City Hall in Atlanta is responding to a CBS Atlanta investigation. We found Atlanta's fire chief has been giving take-home cars to some non-emergency responders. It's a perk that you're paying for as a taxpayer, and critics say it's against city rules. Well, now some council members and candidates for Atlanta mayor are talking to our chief investigative reporter, Wendy Saltzman.
City leaders are discussing whether these take-home cars should be pulled from non-emergency personnel. We found fire employees who were out of the office for months, others who are not responding to fires, driving home city-issued cars, and you're paying for those cars and the gas. The fire chief is defending his practices, but others say this is a complete abuse of your money.
I think it's ridiculous.
City Councilwoman Ann Favre says there's no doubt in her mind the fire department is wasting your tax dollars.
I don't understand why we have public information officers having a take-home car, maintenance people having a take-home car.
CBS Atlanta investigation found 22 fire employees driving home cars, some in violation of city rules, which say only first responders can have city-issued cars.
We need to pare back again. These people are not all first responders. That's how they're justifying it, but they're not all first responders, period.
But it's up to the administration to trim that fat. So we talked to candidates for mayor to see how they plan to respond.
I would not tolerate that in my administration.
Jesse Spike says cut those cars for people who are breaking the rules.
There's a public policy in place. And to the extent that that policy is not being complied with, then it would be a problem for me.
I'm glad that people are becoming aware and that investigations are going forward to identify where waste and misuse and abuse is taking place at City Hall.
Glenn Thomas wants to take politics out of City Hall and pull the perks for what he sees as favored employees.
I just don't believe when you live 2 counties away that you should be afforded that type of job as well as that type of perk.
But current City Council President and mayoral candidate Lisa Borders supports take-home cars.
In general, I like the concept.
Borders says supplying city cars to public servants can help keep employees and help keep the city safe.
It's not necessarily a perk, it's a bona fide occupational requirement. If you are a first responder, you need to have the resource to get to the emergency.
We also spoke to Mary Norwood and Kasim Reed. Norwood declined to comment on camera, and Reed issued us a statement saying he supports take-home vehicles. For all of these candidates' complete responses, log on to our website at cbsatlanta.com. I'm Wendy Saltzman, CBS Atlanta News.